Hello, all you fine, beautiful people. I'm back here once again with another reaction, and today I'm going to be reacting to Tattoo Vampire, Celestial the Queen, and Divine Wind by Blue Oyster Cult. If you're new to the channel, I play the song all the way through, give you my thoughts and opinions on it at the end. And as usual, if there's anything you want me to react to, just put them down below in the comment section. Try to get around to everyone's suggestions. So these are 3 songs that got mentioned to react to by Blue Oyster Cult. So I thought, you know what? I'll start going through my lists and start doing like these 3 song reactions to try and get rid of a lot of the backlog of song suggestions you guys have had over the years. So here we go. Let's check this out. Starting off with Tattoo Vampire by Blue Oyster Cult. So that was Tattooed Vampire. I have to say, I actually really enjoy this. There's something about it where it's quick, it's done, and it kind of like is one of those where it just hits. Like it's a constant boom, 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 boom. I like the way Eric Bloom sings this a lot, where it's upbeat. It kind of feels like it's a more short but more punky kind of sound, but not being completely punk. It's kind of like a well-polished punk in a way. And listening to the lyrics of the song, where it goes, I went down last night with a tattoo madam to a new dagger fantasy domain wrapped in hell. I lost my breath, chest stimulating Chinese breast. Grisly smiles that don't flake off, corny colored demons, leering vampire photos, sucking the skin. Vampire, vampire. But I like the way they do the vampire, where it sounds like it's an effect. Now, I'm not sure if it's the guitar doing this or if it's a vocal effect. But it's something really interesting where vampire, but it's like so distorted and reverby that it kind of does give it the thought, well, maybe that could be a guitar effect. Seating the night at the Inker's parlor, flash permabrand pricked for $1. Her wrist surreal, a heart and a flying skull lettered life and love pass swiftly. It's really an interesting song, all about just getting a tattoo. And that's one thing I have to say about this, that it's no more no less than a guy getting a tattoo writing a song about it. But then partway through the song, almost near the end, is where it goes into almost like this very dark, weird place where it's like, okay, it's kind of like the guitar part of the song, and wouldn't necessarily say a solo, maybe like a quick little interlude, but it's something really interesting there where it does give it also a very sinister, dark feel, and I actually really like this song a lot. And excited to listen to the next song. Now, it says that this song was written by, who wrote this? Let me first get down here. I assume it's Eric Bloom probably wrote this. But it's still a very interesting song. Like it, it's the 7th track on their Agent of Fortune album, so definitely check that out. I know Don't Fear the Reaper from that album. This is actually the first song I've listened to that isn't Don't Fear the Reaper. So let's check out the next song. Celestial the Queen by Blue Öyster Cult. It started off pretty good, so I hope this continues the momentum. So here it is, Celestial the Queen by Blue Öyster Cult.
There's no place for one of my
So that was Celestial the Queen. That song is definitely a lot more poppy than Tattoo Vampire. Like, this is kind of like soft 70s rock kind of feel, pop rock. Not bad. The chorus is very interesting. The world revolves around me, Celestial the Queen. It's really interesting to listen to. And then at parts, I want to say it almost sounds as if there's synthesizers in here. I could be wrong. I'm not sure if it's just like guitar synths or keyboard synths or something, but we're in parts where you'd expect like kind of a guitar solo or fill or something. You get these little, what sounds like synth passages. So it's really interesting. It's not what I was expecting from this. Says here it's sung by Joe Bouchard, who I'm used to hearing everyone, like Eric Bloom pretty much being the main singer, or Buck Dharma at times sings. I think this might actually be the first time I've ever actually reacted to anything where Joe Bouchard sings. Has an actually really good voice. Like, it does have like that, I want to say late 70s, early 80s kind of feel where it's like up-B-A-doo-doo-doo. But it's a good song. Like, I like the drumming in this a lot. Lyrically, I'm out of my place. I'm out of my mind. I'm totally bent in the big time. There's no place for one of my kind. Scored behind shades. I don't care anyway. The bridge here says it's her world turns around in the ears of sound and laughter, swift descent, dark and mute dreams deceive. It's really interesting. It kind of feels here as if it's sort of a dichotomy of almost in a way being naive, and kind of like it's light and airy, but in some ways it feels like the lyrics are kind of dark. She came from the dark, she came from a dream, all leather and chain, the rising queen, born into the night, born into the spotlight, she spread her wings, and then she was gone. Wow. Not much here. Like it is longer than the last song, and I have to say I actually really enjoy it. There's something about that late 70s era music where even their poppy songs, like you get like this from Blue Oyster Cult after Don't Fear the Reaper, Godzilla. You're now into this kind of what's going on here, and it's just a nice dichotomy. Like, everything I listen to by Blue Oyster Cult is almost different. Like, they're one of those bands that each song is kind of individual in the way it interacts. Now, I'm not sure because I haven't listened to a lot of like full albums. Like right now, it's just pretty much songs here and there by Blue Oyster Cult. But I wonder album-wise if it does have like the same thing where each song is individual, it's different, it has its own feel to it. But listening to these ones so far, I actually really, really enjoy. On to the last song I'm here to react to, Divine Wind by Blue Oyster Cult. Let's see how this one here sounds, because I'm really excited. First two I really like. Took a little bit of a path off from I think Mirrors came before this, and I'm kind of excited to see what Cultosaurus Rex is. I know I did listen to, I believe it's Black Flame on this album, so we'll see how this sounds. So without further ado, here it is. Divine Wind, Blue Oyster Cult.
will be done. If he really thinks we're the devil, then let's send him to hell. If he really thinks we're the devil, then let's send him to hell. If he really thinks we're the devil,
Oh, I love that dive bomb.
then let's send him to hell.
So that was Divine Wind by Blue Oyster Cult. I love this song. I love the slow, bluesy, jazzy, kind of show tune, at times, nature of this song, where you can definitely look at this as a song that could be played in like a club or something, or even on stage. It has a very dark, sinister feel to this as well. Even the lyrics says here it's sung by Eric Bloom. I love the way he sings this, that it's performed. You could tell right off the bat, unlike the previous two songs, this one definitely has what kind of feels like a dark feeling to it, but also dark music behind it as well. Unlike the previous song, Celestial the Queen, this one's a lot more dark, a lot more heavy to it. It has that, what I was kind of thinking I would get from Blue Oyster Cult. Like the second song was kind of like, okay, that's different. But this one definitely has what I feel Blue Oyster Cult. The guitar playing on this. Like, I know the rhythm to it, the bass, the drums, very steady, everything else. But as soon as that guitar solo kicks in, or the guitars in general just kick in, it's like, okay, this is different. This is a different type of feel to the song. Blood of Bat, Tail of Newt, Wings of Metal, Bone of Steel, Vial of Health, Flask of Pain, Staff of Life, or Poison Rain. Like, wow, lyrically, really interesting. And then the chorus, if he really thinks we're the devil, then let's send him to hell. I can see where this comes about, and it's something that I've noticed a lot, where people kind of like to use words to describe whole groups of people. Sorry for the noise in the background, that's my Poochie. But where they have these preconceived notions, everyone gets judged by the same thing. And it's almost to the point where you villainize people enough, whether it be like, lately it's been calling them fascist or far right or this or that or woke or anything on any side. And it's like you vilify them to the point where these words don't matter, or you lead them to the point where they think of this already. So so they almost become what the other side already thinks they are through words and through rhetoric. It's very interesting. I like here where it's like fast food, fast cars, fast women, movie stars, time of trouble, time of trial, turn to Memphis, pray a while. I guess when you're talking about music and entertainment, Memphis, that would probably be like Graceland for Elvis, like the King of Rock and Roll, that stuff. But I do like how it goes then back to the chorus. If he really thinks we're the devil, then let's send him to hell. Really interesting. The guitar solo in this I like. I love some of these, what sounds like either volume dive bombs or just a dive bomb with a whammy bar. Really interesting to hear. Love the solo on this song. Like, it does fit the atmosphere. That's another thing I'll say about this song, is it really creates this atmosphere to it. Anxious mothers, bums in the street, jackals in waistcoats, men in sheets, purple mountains, waves of grain, grace of God, thy will be done. Just really interesting. This is a song listening to Blue Oyster Cult where it's like, okay, you could definitely tell. I know at times they had what's the name? Moorcock, the lyricist and writer, write some of their stuff. I know he wrote Black Flame for this album. I wonder if he wrote this one as well. Just see the credits to this, see who is credited to this. Okay, it said the writer's Buck Dharma. Wow. Yeah, like, it seems like Buck here had a lot to say on this song. And he brought it up here. 1980 was the release year, yeah. It's a really good album. Like, it's a really good song. I won't say album, but a good song. It's one of those where I'm just listening to it and I'm thinking and all this. Because around this time you have a lot of 1980, that would be a lot of upheaval in the world. I know you have Russia's invaded Afghanistan around this time. Iran-Contra happens around this time. Or I guess Iranian revolution. Pretty much the whole Middle East changes around this time. And yeah. But it's really interesting to look at this through, at this point, I guess almost 45 years later, and seeing how in the world nothing is, quite honestly, the more stuff changes, the more it stays the same. This is a great way to look at it, and it's really interesting. Like, fast food, fast cars, what do you say here? Fast women, movie stars. It's really interesting how 45 years later, that's still the same. Like, as much as stuff they say changes, the more it just stays the same. It repeats itself. Interesting, really, to listen to. But anyway, that's my thoughts and opinions. I'd love to know what you guys think of these 3 songs. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. And what are 3 other songs I should listen to by Blue Oyster Cult? Because I have to say, I really like this band. Like, I don't come back to them often, but every time I do, I find myself really enjoying what I'm listening to. So if you give me 3 songs to listen to, put them down below in the comments section. And yeah, I'm excited to kind of see what else is going on and other bands you think I should do these 3 song reactions to. Like I said, I'm going to do these a lot more. Get rid of a ton of my backlog, because I know you guys keep suggesting stuff. Every day I'm getting like a new suggestion. So I thought, you know what, let's kind of get to it, see where it goes. And some of these, like, I will say at the beginning of videos if I have heard stuff from the listening pack. But anyway, once again, I'll say thank you guys so much for watching. It really does mean a lot. This is Amir signing out. Peace.